Good morning, this is Ralph, and in this video I'm going to be talking about how long does it take to succeed at home business. And of course, that is a very relative question with a very relative answer. The bottom line is it is going to take as long as it takes for you to finally become a success during, doing your home business activity, whatever that may be. With us and our home business, we really had our back to a wall. So, I mean, we really had to push. And so, we started in 2007, and we were trying to make money at home, and then I got a job working outside the house, working for a retail store, and I did that for 3 years and put the home business, on hold. But that outside job was only paying me enough to just barely, keep the car running and barely keep the bills paid. And when it finally got to the point where I could no longer afford to keep the car running, that's when I knew I had to make a stand, and we had to find a way to make our home business successful. And so finally in 2011, we really put everything we had into our home business, and we started making it pay off. And we've been doing that ever since. And in the beginning, we found success initially, doing online and phone consultations with people and life coaching and things like that. And since then, I've been branching out a little bit into network marketing, into that sphere, and more specifically into the Power Lead system and Wealthy Affiliate, among other opportunities. And it took us about 3 years, really, to finally get to the point where we made our home business self-sufficient, where the business could support us. Now, had I not taken that outside job, working retail for 3 years, in which I was spending, God, what was I spending? About 18 hours a day, including travel time back and forth to work, just building up another company instead of my own. If I had put that same amount of time and energy into our home business, I think I could have built it up a lot sooner, but there's really no way to tell. But anyhow, we were able to find success. And it was just simply a matter of keeping on and just trying until we finally made it. And now others report success in home business, much more rapidly. Some people can kill it, within a few months. Others, it may take a few years. It all depends. It depends on how good your business idea or opportunity is that you're trying to develop. And then it's just a matter of, are you going to keep on, pushing until you make it, or are you going to quit when you hit your first stumbling block? And there's a lot of truth to the fact that, to the point that oftentimes the person who succeeds is the last person to give up. And I was listening to a talk by Franco Gonzalez on the Power Lead system, and he was speaking to this when it came to Power Lead, and he was kind of making light a little bit of the attitude that some people have, that they want to find overnight success. They want to become successful, right now, right now, right now. And he was saying that, there are some people in the program that will give it all of 15 minutes and then be asking the question, why ain't I rich yet? And of course, success is not going to come overnight for most people, and success is not going to come within the first 15 minutes of working a program. Home business opportunities should not be confused with get-rich-quick schemes. Most get-rich-quick schemes, as a matter of fact, all of the get-rich-quick schemes that I have heard of or given a shot are scams. Home business is not a scam. Home business is where you decide you have a product or a service that is there's a need for, and that you're going to promote it, and that you're going to build up your home business no matter what it takes. And usually that's going to take a lot longer than just 15 minutes. There are two big powerhouses that I listen to. Darren Kidd, who is big in the network marketing industry, and he says that when it comes to network marketing, and you can apply this to home business as well, it's going to take you about 2 years. Your first year is learning what to do, just figuring out, what is your business? What are you doing? What did you get yourself into? And then, yeah, that first year is just learning your business. And then the second year is getting good at what you've learned and, actually doing it. Of course, you're actually doing it all the time, but it's going to take you about 1 year just to get everything down and learn to do what needs to be done. And then your second year, getting good at doing what needs to be done. And I love that point of view. Now, Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, is another powerhouse that I like listening to. And in his presentation, The Business of the 21st Century, he, referring to network marketing, he says that it's good to have a 5-year plan and just give it 5 years. Don't just get into the marketing or your home business space and expect success to come within the first week or the first few months or even the first 1 or 2 years. Be in it for the long term. Definitely longer than 15 minutes and even longer than 1 or 2 years. And give yourself some time and some room to grow. And then after that, reevaluate. But yeah, make sure you have a long-term commitment. You find a program or a business opportunity that looks good. I mean, do the research first. Don't just jump into anything because it may sound good. But yeah, do your primary research to make sure that your home business idea or opportunity or program actually does have merit and can work. And then give it about a 5-year plan and make adjustments as necessary, but definitely stick it out for the long term. So when it comes to home business success, yes, it's going to take longer than 15 minutes. It may take 1 or 2 years. With us, it took about 3 years to finally find our footing in the home business sector. And that was trying a variety of different ideas, and we finally found one that worked, and we've stuck with it. But other people, it may take longer, but definitely be in this for the long term, because having your own home business, there are a lot of perks to it. You get to be your own boss. You get to work from home if that's what you want to do. You get to actually call the shots and be the master of your time and of your day. But it's a lot of responsibility too. You have to be the chief CEO. You've got to be anything that needs to be done. You've got to be able to do it or hire somebody that can do it for you. But yeah, ultimately you are responsible. But if you're a true entrepreneur and you don't mind taking responsibility for your own personal success, and you're willing to gut it out and just let it take as long as it's going to take to become successful, then as far as I'm concerned, I don't think you can be stopped. You may have to make some course corrections along the way. You may need some guidance. You may need to kind of change your approach once in a while. But in the end, I believe if you stick it out, you can become successful. I know that's how it worked with us, and I don't think that we're that much different from anybody else. So that's all for today. I hope you found some value in this video. If you did, please like, subscribe, share. And in order to make sure that you're receiving updates from the Life Abundance Radio channel, You might consider putting yourself on my mailing list. Go ahead and subscribe to my mailing list, and then when I put up fresh material, I will notify you by email. And so, yeah, you'll get notifications directly into your inbox. And believe me, I'll make sure those notifications go out. But I will not spam you, and I will not notify you more than probably 3 or 4 times a week, if that. So, hope you found this helpful again, and until the next video, you all take care. Bye-bye.